What's going on, you guys? So, in today's informational video, I want to talk to you guys about training splits and based on your goals. And today I figured I'd spice it up and do this video just on my computer versus in the anatomy lab with the PowerPoint and all that jazz. So, if you guys have a preference, let me know in the comments section down below. If not, I'm going to just keep doing whichever one I enjoy more. So, let's get this one off to a bang. So, first off is how many days a week are you going to train? If you can't commit to it, that's a bad program, basically. There are programs out there that are 3 days a week, 4, 5, 6 days a week. But if you can't commit to going that many times per week, that program's not going to work for you. So basically the most effective program is the program that you can stick to and that works best for your schedule and what's most reasonable. Because if you say you want to do 6 days a week and you can only go 4, that's going to negatively impact your program. And you also want to take into account resting. You need at least 48 hours between working the same muscle group. So, for example, you can't do an upper body push day on Monday and an upper body push day on Tuesday. You need to wait till at least Wednesday to do that. And then one of the next factors we want to consider is what type of split you should be doing based on how many days you're lifting. If you're doing 3 days a week, I would highly recommend doing 3 full body workouts. 4 days you can do upper lower, rest upper lower. 5 days you can do push pull legs upper lower, rest rest, or you can do the rest in between the legs and the upper. And then 6 days a week, what I do is push pull legs, each one twice. And with every workout, you always want to start with compound lifts. Compound lift is just an exercise that involves more than one joint. So, the main ones are squats, deadlifts, benches, stuff like that. And then after that, you can move on to isolation work. And when I do isolation work, I typically focus it on my weak points. So if I'm trying to build up a certain body part to get stronger in a certain point, or anything like that, put that towards the end of the workout after you've done the main compound lifts, and that's when you can spend the energy on that. And then next thing to consider is your different training goals. First off, if I were you guys, I would look into some of Dr. Mike Zourdos' work. He knows a lot about periodization and undulating programs and program design and all this jazz. But there's a lot to be learned. I still don't know everything. I'm still trying to learn it all. But basically, like the real basics of it, strength, you work with 1 to 6 reps, 1 to 5 sets, pretty heavy weight. Bodybuilding or like hypertrophy, muscle growth, you do 8 to 12 reps, 3 to 4 sets, 2-3 sets per muscle group. Again, you don't want to absolutely kill yourself in the gym. You want to have energy for next time. So pace yourself and don't go all out. And that leads into the next slide, which is talking about failure. So I typically say avoid going to failure on almost anything, especially if it's towards the beginning of the workout, because that's just going to negatively affect the rest of your workout. If you really want to, you can go to failure at the very end of a workout, but even then, I don't do it because there aren't that many benefits from it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informational. I know it's a quick one, but I will talk to you guys in the next video.
Do you want it?